Hey everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn. What is that one skill which is required for us to be successful in life? Or what is that one skill which is required to excel in whatever we undertake or to learn something, right? Or to master something. For example, if you want to learn a language like English or Chinese or any other language, what is that one thing which will help us to achieve our target and reach our goals to speak fluent English or fluent Chinese, for example? Okay, so whatever we do, whatever we want to achieve, and if we want to be successful in life, what is that one thing which is really required? Do you know that? Well, if not, I'm going to tell you what is that one thing which is the basic, which is the formation or which is the stepping stone. And if we get hold of this thing, our lives are going to change definitely. On that note, guys, welcome back to my channel. I am your communications coach and a soft skill trainer by profession, and I'm here to help you out with all your communications problems and to help you speak English fluently and confidently. And if you haven't subscribed my channel, if you want to know that one skill which is really important for us to be successful in life or to reach our goals easily and efficiently, effortlessly, quickly subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Do write your comments in the comment section and don't forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. For this, you have to stay connected, stay tuned, and watch my entire video to master the skill. Let's begin now. So, what is that skill which is required for us to be successful in life or to excel in whatever we do? There are lots of things which comes to our minds, right? Like consistency, perseverance, determination, skills, efforts, etc., etc. Yes, you are right. These things are also very important. You have to be consistent, your efforts to count, you have to be determined, etc., etc. Okay, these things are also very important. But the one thing which is the most important is confidence. The confidence is the key to everything. You know it, right? If we are confident in doing something, we do it very well. And if we are not very confident about doing something, probably we don't end up doing it properly. It happens every single day. If we want to learn swimming, if we want to go for trekking, if we want to, play a game, if we want to run, if we want to take a walk, everywhere, small things. If you want to cook something new, we are not very confident, right? So it might turn out to be an average thing, right? If you're cooking something or if you are playing an activity or game, if you have not played it before, you're not very confident about doing it, you might not play it very well. But if you're confident, you know it, you have played it before, or you know things about it. So basically, what is confidence? If we know something very well, if we have done it before, then only we become very confident about things, right? That is where confidence comes. Because we know about it. We have already done that. And then we become confident. And if we are confident, we will definitely complete the task or do it properly. Okay, so this is what is very important. Now, while learning a language also, you have to be very confident about yourself. I know it doesn't come on day one. Day one, you will not be confident. Of course, there are a lot of things because you don't have any knowledge about that topic, about that subject, about that language, right? You have to start collecting knowledge, information about it so as to become more and more confident about it, right? And the time you start collecting information and knowledge about things, you start gaining confidence. Okay. Now, there is also two parts of this. One is once you're listening to things and you are collecting information by listening and watching something, you're building up a different confidence there. Those are inputs, right? You're filling your brain, your mind with English or with topics which you want to know about. Okay, which doesn't mean that you're able to speak. Now, there's another challenge. You know everything, you are understanding everything, you are understanding words, you're collecting vocabulary also, you are starting to understand grammar rules also, you started to understand how to make sentences also, everything is fine. But when it comes to speaking, you are not able to speak. Right? So that is why building up confidence is not easy while learning a language. It comes in stages. Okay, so the first stage is you are listening and watching things and you are getting all the inputs, which is building up your confidence that yes, you know English, you understand English, you're able to decode the language, you're able to understand the language, and you are able to speak the language probably. Yeah, know the words and come up with small sentences. But when it comes to speaking in front of people or speaking to yourself in 2-3 or coming up with 2-3 sentences about something to describe a thing or to come up with a story, it becomes difficult, right? So that is another confidence you need. Now there, what confidence you need? You have to start practicing in English. You have to start speaking in English in a way how we do conversations, right? So that is what, you can start describing a picture, you can start describing a story, you can start coming up with your daily routine or whatever topic you can take up and you can start describing that. So in this process, what will happen once you take up a topic and you start speaking on it, initially it will not be that great. Of course, you will stumble, you will feel lack of words, and you will probably not come up with proper sentences also. But that doesn't mean that you should stop speaking or you need a tutor for that. Forget all these things. People ask me in my comment section, I don't know if my sentence is right. Forget about it. Get that confidence, gain that confidence first. And how will you get that confidence? By speaking. Speak wrong English, that's absolutely fine. Start speaking wrong English. At least you will start speaking. Start speaking and then start building up. Once you start speaking up, later you just take a moment to see if your sentences are correct, if you can improve on that sentence. You will listen to a lot of things in English. You're not only practicing English speaking, right? You are listening to a lot of stuff. You will get ideas from there like, this is not the right sentence. You will immediately get an idea. Take it from me, trust me on this. So start speaking. Don't worry about your mistakes. Don't worry about wrong English. There's no wrong English. It's just that you might replace the words here and there. That's the only problem which you have, which everybody faces initially. Okay, so start speaking and then start improving your sentences. See what mistake you're doing. What is that which you are not feeling right about that sentence. You have to pay attention. You have to correct yourself. You don't need a tutor or a teacher for that, guys. Please. So start speaking. Start building up that confidence. I have seen people in my company speaking to clients in what is called wrong English. They are not able to make proper sentences or correct sentences. If something they can express in one sentence, they need 3 sentences to express the same feeling because they don't have that, their English is not that great. But still they're so confident that they are absolutely okay with it. They will speak 3 sentences, but they'll make sure that, I'll speak in 4 or 5 sentences, but I'll make sure that the client understands what I'm trying to say. And that is the confidence, guys. If you're not able to express something in one sentence, if you're using 3-4 sentences to express the same feeling, that is absolutely fine. But you have to have that confidence of making sure that whatever I'm going to say, I will make sure that the person who is listening to me understands that completely. Whether it is in one sentence or it is in 4 to 5 sentences. That is the confidence. So that is why confidence building is very much essential to learn a language, which we all ignore. We all feel like, our English is not right, we are not able to make sentences, how we'll speak, and then we hold us back from speaking, and it doesn't work. Start speaking wrong English. What is wrong in that? You are listening to yourself. You're practicing it at home. You're practicing it on your own, by yourself, right? So start with wrong English. That's absolutely okay. Start gaining confidence and then start correcting your English. You're listening to a lot of stuffs. You are knowing things. It's just that you have to relate to everything and you have to correct yourself. Or the simple way of correcting yourself is take a topic, any topic. If you're listening to a news information, a news article you're listening to or watching, or you're reading a news article or a news, for example, listen to that. And then after listening to it, start explaining to yourself what you have heard in English, right? Now, here you will find difficulty in coming up with sentences. Listen to it again. See how that person is saying or sharing that information. Get some clue from there. Again, come up with sentences. Start from somewhere, guys. You have a lot of references. You have a lot of things which is there in front of you. You have your mobile, which is storehouse of information. You want any information, you'll get every information. So take anything, a podcast, a chat show, a talk show, or a news or sports commentary or any travel vlog or anything, whatever you are interested in, listen to that piece of information, probably any movie, scene, clip, listen to it and try to explain it in your own words. And if you're not able to make proper sentences, again listen to that piece of information. See if you can get some idea or clue from there. Do it again. And initially start practicing it by writing. Use writing also. Writing is the best exercise for your brain. Yes, it will retain things easily. If you're writing something, it will be there in your memory for a longer duration of time. Okay, so that is why writing is very important. Scribble down your ideas. Those are very important activities, guys. Start doing it in this way and you will see the difference. So that is how you have to start building up on your confidence. Okay, now you have done this also. Now you have gained confidence in describing things and you can speak things on your own very well. Okay, now the third stage here is when you go out and speak to people. Right, you again get nervous. You feel lack of confidence. You don't have confidence to face people. So that is another area, another stage where you need confidence. How will you start building up confidence there? Again, the same thing. Start speaking. You have to start speaking. At any cost, you have to think, whatever the consequences be, I am going to speak. I don't care about if people laugh at me, if people think that I don't know English, if people think, what kind of English this person is speaking, or this person is so foolish or idiot. Whatever they think, I don't care. I am just going to speak in English today, right? So now here is also a very good way to start off with. You can order food online, okay, over phone. You can take appointments at hotels, hospitals, clinics, salons in English. Go and speak to the doctor in English about your symptoms or what you feel. Why are you there? To see a doctor, a dentist, or whoever it is. Okay, go to a restaurant and order food in English. Right? Order your favorite coffee in English. There are lots of things, guys, you can do. There are lots of things. You can start with this. It will help you to build your confidence, guys. Trust me on this. And then, of course, if you meet your friends, relatives, colleagues, or any senior manager, whoever, take a moment to start speaking, to speak in English. Greet that person. Say, hi, hello, how was your day? How was your weekend? One or two questions you can just ask. Right? So make it a point that at some point of day, whenever you meet somebody, speak to them in English about how are things, right? So these are small things which you can start doing to build up on your confidence. And when you start building up on your confidence, you will be able to speak about it. The other trick I'll tell you is whenever somebody is speaking about some experiences, people share, some stories people share, right? When you're listening to them, and if you also want to share something with them, but you're not very confident of sharing that, right? Take a moment and come up with a script in your head, like how you're going to tell that to them. Okay, take a moment, relax, and come up with a script. Okay, I'm going to start with this. Like, I went somewhere, what has happened to me, and what was my feedback, or whatever. You just come up with a small script in your head. And then when your time comes, or when you get the time, you're confident, you speak about it. Oh, I also witnessed the same. I also have a story to share. Last weekend, I went for shopping. I couldn't find anything good there. Then I went to the next shop, and they had things which I wanted, and I got good stuffs from there. So, this is how you come up with a story or a description about something, or sharing your experience, right, about something. So take a moment. It will not take much of your time. 3-4 sentences, 5 sentences, more than enough to convey your information. So you have to take those small initiatives, right? You have to take that initiative. Make it up. You prepare for the meeting, what you have to speak. Or if somebody asks you, if you have any query, if you want to, share your experience, or if you have a query, prepare it beforehand. While in the meeting, when people ask if you have any question, stand up and convey your idea. Tell them there what your thoughts are or what your questions is. Grab these opportunities. Go to the cultural team. Come up with an event. Organize some events, right? Organize a birthday party or anything else. Take initiatives. You have to take initiatives. You have to grab opportunities to speak. You can, if you're going somewhere, prepare some topics beforehand. Like if you will meet people, what all topics can come up. Some current affairs, some political situations which is happening in the country, some real life situations which is there. Right, so you can prepare 2 or 3 topics, and then you can go, so that if something comes up, or if you take up the topic and you can speak on it and people can talk about it. Okay, so these are the ways of gaining confidence. And guys, one more thing, confidence comes with knowledge. The more you get to know about things, the more confident you will be. If there is a topic which you are confident about, which means you have enough knowledge to be confident, right? If you're confident in something, which means you have knowledge about that. You know in and out about that. That is why you're confident. You have to understand this. Once you understand this statement, everything else will fall in place. So that is why in order to speak in English, you have to collect knowledge, gain knowledge on different subjects and topics on which people speak or talk about, and that you have to pay attention to. Once you pay attention to that, once you get hold of those topics and situations or subjects or whatever, in order to speak and gain knowledge on those topics, it will be much easier for you to speak to anybody on these topics anywhere, anytime. So start gaining knowledge and start practicing to build up your confidence to speak better English, or to speak English fluently and confidently. So guys, that's it for today. I'll see you in my next session. Until then, keep learning, keep speaking, keep watching, and keep exploring. See you. Bye-bye and take care.